Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So today's speaker is Rajeshwari Radhika Devi, Dasi. Rajeshwari Radhika Devi, Rajeshwari Radhika Dasi. So welcome and thank you very much for joining us. And here we go. I just changed your name just so you know. Okay, now she's going to share with us beautiful verses regarding the topic of mercy, how devotees are merciful. And she's also going to share with us her tips and realizations and secrets. So over to you, Rajeshwari Radhika Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, yes.
What to do? Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Tam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Shakhanvitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashat Deshatarini. Hare Krishna everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And please forgive me if I made any mistake and comment. So my topic is devotees are merciful. We read the verse from Canto 4, chapter 20, verse number 16. Varam chamat kanchanama manavendra vishnete ham gunastira yantrihe namaham akhir vei sudavas topobhi yogena vayat samachitta bhakti. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. My dear King, I am very captivated by your elevated qualities and excellent behavior, and thus I am very favorably inclined towards you. You may therefore ask from me any benediction you like. One who does not possess elevated qualities and behavior cannot possibly achieve my favor simply by performance of sacrifice, severe austerities, or mystic yoga, but I always remain equipoised in the heart of one who is also equipoised in all circumstances. Purport. Lord Vishnu was very pleased with Maharaj Prithu's good character and behavior and offered him a benediction. The Lord openly says that performing great sacrifices or undergoing the austerities of mystic yoga practice cannot satisfy him. He is pleased only by elevated character and behavior. But these cannot develop unless one become a pure devotee of the Lord. Anyone who has developed unalloyed, unflinching devotional service unto the Lord develops his original good qualities as a spirit soul. The spirit soul, as a part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead, has all the good, bad, and all the good qualities of the Lord. When the spirit soul is contaminated by the material modes of nature, one is considered good or bad with reference to the material qualities. But when one is transcendental to all material qualities, all the good qualities come out. These qualities of devotee, 26 in number, are listed as follows. First, kind to everyone. Second, does not quarrel with anyone. Third, fixed in the absolute truth. Fourth, equal to everyone. Fifth, faultless. Sixth, charitable. Seventh, mild. Eight, clean. Nine, simple. 10, benevolent. 11th, peaceful. 12th, completely attached to Krishna. 13, has no material hankering. 14, meek. 15, steady. 16, self-control. 17th, does not eat more than required. 18, sane. 19, respectful. 20, humble. 21, grave. 22, compassionate. 23, friendly. 24, poetic. 25, expert. 26, silent. The Lord is satisfied by development of the transcendental qualities of the living entity, and not by artificial performance of sacrifice and mystic yoga. In other words, unless one is fully qualified to become a pure devotee of the Lord, one cannot expect to be liberated from material entanglement. Jai Srila Prabhupada. So, in this, it is mentioning that the 26 qualities of a pure devotee. So, these are the qualities in which there is we every day we give the pranam to the Vaishnava. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhupa evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Vaishnava, devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire tree and can fulfill the desire of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned soul. So, Kripa means mercy, and Sindhu means ocean. A devotee is ocean of mercy. He wants to distribute the mercy. So once in the life of Ramanujacharya, Ramanujacharya wants to receive a sacred mantra initiation from his guru, Goshti Purna. So he approached his guru several times, several times, but his guru refused him separate occasions, 18 separate occasions. So, but he was so adamant that for the initiation, then finally Goshti Purna ready to give this so pure and sacred mantra to Ramanuja, and he instructed him, that Ramanuja, that this must not be touched, this mantra not be touched by the lips of anyone who has material desire. Therefore, you must not disclose the mantra to any other person. Having thus instructed, Goshti Purna initiated Ramanujacharya. So after giving this 8-syllable mantra, Ramanujacharya was filled with ecstasy to chant this wonderful vibration. and his face began to glow with spiritual effulgence. He considered himself the most blessed of all beings and bowed again and again at the feet of his guru. He began to think about the potency of mantra filled with compassion for the living being in this world. And then what happened afterwards, he while walking, he was just thinking about the potency of this mantra, and then he became compassionate uh, for the other worldly peoples. Then he was asking that, see, I got the gems, the very precious gems that I want to distribute to all of you. Please come. So soon this news was spread all over the village. Then people started gathering, all men, women, and children, they gathered. So nearby temple, in the Vishnu temple, Ramanujacharya was standing at the top. Then he said that this mantra will free you from the turbulence of the world. So please chant loudly with after me 3 times. Please chant. See, he's showing this 3 finger and standing, and he was saying that please loudly chant this mantra. So he chanted Om Namo Narayana. Then everybody like started chanting, and the full atmosphere become like a Vaikuntha. So this is the mercy is flowing uh, through the Vaishnava to the worldly people. So they are very compassionate and merciful. They can't see the people are suffering. So with that, like, he took so much risk to, he said that, I can take all the sins of the other people and let them free and get the chance to chant this sacred mantra. So these are the quality. We cannot approach Krishna directly. That is not possible. We have to go through his devotee. Therefore, Krishna sent his devotee, go and deliver them. Just in the pastime of Dhruva Maharaj, he did not know how to achieve the favor of the Lord, but on account his eagerness, he wanted to see God. He was Kshatriya, so he was very determined. His mother said that only God can help you, my dear son. If you want to become king, own the throne of your father, but father's better position, then only God can help you. I can't help. So he was determined. I must see God. So he went to the forest, but he did not know how to approach God. He was just a 5-year-old boy, and he got such a determination. So Krishna saw that this boy is very determined. Therefore, he sent Narad Muni. Narad Muni, go and train him. So we cannot enter, we cannot get this devotional service by our own efforts. We need the mercy of Lord and his devotee. So it's one mercy of Krishna and another mercy of the spiritual master is Narad Muni. One cannot dedicate his life to Krishna unless he has gotten the mercy of a spiritual master. So Narad Muni, again, he is a very personality who is is all over the Bhagavatam. He spoke the different the perfect devotee. His teachings found throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam as well as this Narad Bhakti Sutra, Narad Pancharatri Kavita. Whatever the Brahminas are performing the Archa Vigraha Seva is only because of the mercy of Narad Muni. Once the Narad Muni Narad Muni wanted to bring Nal Kuvera and Marigriva to the platform of devotional service through poverty, and thus he cursed them. Such is the mercy of a Vaishnava. Without the mercy of the devotee of a Vaishnava, without the mercy, one cannot understand who is Krishna. So afterwards, in the later year and the Krishna's pastime, they got delivered, and we celebrate this Leela as a Damodar Leela. During that time, this pastime has happened. So he got the mercy of the Nalla Kuvera and Marigriva got the mercy of Narad Muni, through which they got the darshan of delivered by Krishna himself. There is a verse in Skanda Puran state that, my dear Devarshi Narad, you are glorious, and by your mercy, even the lowest creature, a hunter of an animal, also became elevated to the path of devotion and attained the transcendental attachment for Krishna. Here it is, he become the Valmiki, who was a hunter, and he got mercy of Narad Muni and become a Valmiki. Another merciful incarnation is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives even the same love for the Krishna to everyone, not even thinking of human being or animals. Even in the Jharkhand's forest, he gave this mercy to all the animals, got delivered by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once there was a see just a minute. If one meets an advanced devotee, surrender him or herself to him, then they give the knowledge and mercy by which we can come out and get situated in the right place. So it is a good idea is to always stay in the association and take their guidance, especially pure devotees, like sadhu sangha. So we have to give up our pride and enviousness and just surrender and take the knowledge and the guidance from our seniors or the Vaishnavas. They are the reservoir of pure love of God. So we can pray to Krishna that please give the best of association, empowerment, to take full advantage of it being by non-envious and the mercy they have got. There should be the mood to serve the pure devotee who have the love of God. So another Vaishnava is our Srila Prabhupada. Vaishnava is the ocean of mercy. There is no end. You cannot, draw all the water from the ocean. It is not possible. Similarly, a Vaishnava, a devotee, ocean of mercy. You cannot draw it as much as you can draw from it as much as mercy you can, but still it is full. So Srila Prabhupada, we are in ISKCON because of the mercy of devotee and the Srila Prabhupada. What selfish motto do they have? None. Srila Prabhupada suffered to give this knowledge to whole world. Why? To give Krishna's mercy to everyone, to free the world from the turbulence of this material world. We should extend that mercy to others by according to our capacity, like as much as we can do. And being in the such Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. So it can be a way to spread the glories of the Lord and his devotees. So Krishna is situated in everyone's heart and he knows all the desires. Krishna can fulfill all these desires. He gave chance to meet a bona fide spiritual master. This is called Guru Krishna Prasad. As soon as living entity desire for the Lord's mercy, the Lord immediately gave him an opportunity to meet a bona fide spiritual master. So thank you so much. I just like to end this session with one bhajan written by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, O Vaishnava Thakur, from Sharanagati. Vaishnava Thakur, O he Vaishnava Thakur, Daya re sagar, Idase karuna kori. Diya pade chaya, Sodoheya maya, Tumara charana dhori. Translation. O Vaishnava, O ocean of mercy, be merciful unto your servant. Give me the shade of your lotus feet and purify me. I hold on to your lotus feet. Chaya bega domi, chaya dosha sodhi, chaya guna deho dase. Chaya sata sanga deho he amare, boshachi sangerase. Teach me to control my 6 passions, rectify my 6 faults, bestow upon me the 6 qualities, and offer unto me the 6 kind of holy association. Ekakiya mara nahi paya bala harinama sankirtane. Tumi kripa kori shraddha bindu diya deho Krishna nama dhani. He said, Krishna is yours. I do not find the strength to carry on alone the Sankirtan of the holy name of Hari. Please bless me by giving me just one drop of faith with which to obtain the great treasure of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna se tomara, Krishna deite paro, tomara Shakti ache. Ami to Gangala, Krishna Krishna boli, daitava pache pache. Ami to Gangala, Krishna Krishna boli, daitava pache pache. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. I am simply running behind your shouting, Krishna, Krishna. So the 6 passions are those pertaining to the words, the mind, anger, the tongue, the stomach, and the genitals. The 6 faults are overeating, attachment to material things, inability to follow regulative principles, sense gratifications, useless idle talk, and impure habits. The 6 positive qualities are enthusiasm in practicing devotional service, firm faith in devotional process, a strong desire to attain prema bhakti, a favorable service attitude, avoidance of non-devotee, and appreciation of the company of devotee. The 6 method of association are to go to an assembly of devotee, to invite devotees into one's home, to discuss and hear devotional topics, to take the Mahaprasada of devotee, and to offer Mahaprasad to devotees. Thank you so much.
Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
I think I finished it so quickly.
Rajeshwari Radhika Devi Dasi ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you very much, Rajeshwari.
Jai.
I have a question. So I first of all, I want to say that I really liked how you brought up the in one sense the curses, right? You mentioned many examples of Narad Muni cursing the devotees, and it was like mind boggling or like eye opening concept that the great devotees, when they curse, it's actually mercy. That was such a highlight of your talk and discussion, and I must say I was surprised because that's not what I expected. I thought you would speak more about the direct thing, but this was very, very powerful, I must say. Now, my question is regarding this similar thing. Like you said, right, Narad Muni, he saw that, whether it was Nalakuvara or Manigriva, or whether it was the hunter, right, whatever the curse he gave, it all turned out good. So my question is, sometimes we also have some anger towards people who don't treat us nicely, or there is the tendency to want to curse people, right? So what is your opinion or realization on this topic? Is it something we must follow, how Narad Muni did, and think, like, sometimes somebody's behaving really bad and they're thinking, I hope Krishna really teaches them a lesson, they also experience, like there is a tendency. So I'd like you to address that. Thank you.
What I understood, like Narad Muni, he is not cursing in the sense that he wants to take some revenge. He was compassionate. Like when he saw that Nalakuvera and Manigriva, that he thought that they are such a good and they can set a good example to the mankind, but they are indulging in so much of nonsense. So let me, broke the pride. He don't want to destroy the people. He just focus on what is the fault, like what quality they are lacking. So they just, you want to keep yourself naked, so become a tree. So he gave the curse, so become a tree. So that's the way that they can purify and got them. And how in the same time he said that you will delivered by Krishna himself. So what's the best curse could be that, that same story I was just remembering about, that that cobbler and the sadhu who were asking Narad Muni to check what Krishna is doing, and when when I will go back to Godhead. So the Narad Muni went and asked Lord that this sadhu was asking that when he will come back to him. Then Krishna says that no, he will take a lot of time to come back to me. So then he asked that one cobbler is there, then he was asking. So he said, no, he will come in this own life. This is his last birth. So when he went and said this, delivered this message to the cobbler and the sadhu said that then Krishna said to him that, when you go back and give this answer to the sadhu and the cobbler, they will ask you that what the Lord was doing. Then this Narad Muni went to the sadhu first, and then he said that you have many lives to go back to Lord. So then he became very angry and he was asking that, how could you say this to me? Like, I'm doing so much of things and still you said that I have many lives to go. Just tell me what Lord was doing. So he said that he's passing elephant from the eye of a needle. So this was the mentality. And then he went to this cobbler. Then when Narad Muni said that you are going, this is your last birth and you will go back to Godhead. Then he was in ecstasy. He was said that Lord is so kind and so merciful. So then Narad Muni asked him that, do you want to know that what God is doing? So he said, yeah, tell me. So then Narad Muni said that he's passing an elephant from the eye of a needle. So then cobbler become very happy to know this thing. Then Narad Muni asked that, we are amazed, like how can Narad Muni do this thing? Then cobbler said, no, that it's possible, like in a seed he can make such a gigantic tree like a banyan tree and all. So what's the big deal to do this job for the Lord? So then Narad Muni got convinced that how Lord is like. But although Narad Muni knows these things, but as he is a very compassionate, or maybe he's a Trikal Darshi, he can see the present, past, and future. So he delivered in this way to all the fallen people of this world in the very compassionate heart, in giving this mercy, because he always filled with love of Lord, as he received this knowledge when he was in a way in his very childhood uh, life. So he became very compassionate and want to give to others. We cannot imitate to curse like somebody. We cannot have this kind of power to see and understand what is going through. He knows that how to deliver. If we curse, we don't know that what is going to happen. Maybe that will work or maybe it will not work. So this is my understanding.
Yeah, good points. Thank you. Very good points, that it's done with compassion, and that's the point, right? The mercy, with a merciful heart, great devotees, they don't curse out of spite, but they really want that person to reach their full potential. So it's not done to put them down, but rather to lift them up.
They rectify, what we are lacking. They rectify. They will give us a chance to, become perfect.
Right.
So same like the spiritual master and Guru Maharaj, how much they are compassionate, although we have filled with a lot of anarthas and all. Like see the Prabhupada, when he was distributing this knowledge to the hippies, and they don't have any culture, anything, but he becomes so compassionate and he gave this, what else we can get in this life? So they become so compassionate and so merciful because they got this, this precious things in this world, and they want to spread all over. So like we are in the Sangha of the Vaishnavis. So got the opportunity. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to just purify myself.
Very, very nice. Very beautiful example, right? How we can find absorption, preparing for Shastra, and like when we have to present, then we internalize these lessons so beautifully. Thank you so much. Any other questions any of you have for Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Madhavi. I wanted to have give a comment. You mentioned like when you were talking with Srila Prabhupada, you were giving the example. You mentioned that they don't have any selfish motive, right? It was so eye-opening because in material life, even someone is helping, they may have some selfish motive,
Yeah.
and when we experience so much of this in material life, we become fearful to think that, oh, is there anyone who can give us mercy without any selfish motive, which is like real mercy, pure mercy. When we come in contact with the pure devotees of the Lord, then we realize, yes, there are people, there are like great souls in this world who are giving mercy freely. And you gave the example of Madhvacharya, right? Ramanujacharya. Yeah, and like how he didn't care like whether he has to take all the sins or he has to go to hell, but he was like only caring for the others living entities. He wanted to share that with everyone. I really like that point. Thank you for sharing.
After that, his guru became very angry with Ramanujacharya. And then somehow with the mercy of Lord, that Guru become like, then he begged forgiveness to Ramanujacharya when he sees his compassion towards all living beings. So that was really, I just concise in a very short form to just give the essence, but it's such a deep story.
Sorry, Mataji, who begged Ramanujacharya's Guru?
Ramanujacharya's Guru, he become angry when, because he, before giving, because before that he tried to he went Ramanujacharya went to Goshti Purna 18 times. 18 times he got refused from his Guru not to get initiated. But afterwards, when he got initiation, when he heard and he chanted this mantra, he becomes so, the mantra's vibration, he becomes so joyful, and then he becomes so compassionate. Then he was thinking, and before that, Goshti Purna instructed that not to speak this thing to anyone. It should not come out from the lips of any other materialistic people who have this material desires. So this is such a big thing that, although we are having a lot of material desires, and then still we are chanting to just get purified through this mercy of the pure devotees of Lord. He becomes so compassionate, so merciful. So this is the thing.
Wow, like it's really nice. Thank you so much. I mean, when you mentioned, right, he was standing in the top of the temple, and he was calling everyone, the children, the women, and the men. There was no like discrimination. Who can come and who cannot. Like he just said, everyone comes. Wow.
He said that he got the precious jewel.
Right.
Priceless. So please come and take it. Whoever wants, please come and take it. Then he stand on one nearby Vishnu temple, the top. Then he said that recite this mantra with me, and this will free you from all the sufferings and turbulence of this material world. So he gave and spoke this to all the people.
Yes, and all the example you gave us, it also reminded us, like it is said, right? Like devotees are more merciful than the Lord. So here we can see all the examples, like they may be doing something which is wrong, like in Narada's case, Narada Muni's case. And in this case, like they are not even qualified in Ramanujacharya's case, but they are so merciful, more merciful than the Lord.
Yeah, true. Anything else, dear Vaishnavis, Matajis? Any comment or corrections, rectification?
We are not Narada Muni. We are not going to rectify anything.
Thank you so much.
Jai.
Mataji, live will stop.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who are not attending live, we're